Watkins Glen. It's the Xfinity Series at 1:30 Eastern tomorrow. That's on CNBC. Then the Sprint Cup Series race on Sunday. That will be on the USA Network at 2 o'clock Eastern Time. Remember, Joey Logano won both races last year. Let's break down another specific part of the track. DJ, the inner loop.
Yeah, a lot of driving and hopping curbs right here. With the change of the track, some things that they've done, obviously this will get a lot blacker as these drivers, as Kyle was talking about, get some rubber down on parts of these. But they're rough. And so you try to go across them as straight as you can. And Kenny Bull just making that a straightaway, not really a turn.
I think you'll see this on his in-car.
It's great. If you can do that, it used to be a much higher curving on the right there where you couldn't straighten that out that much. But that's what you want to do in road course racing, is try to make everything as straight as you possibly can. You try to make the entry as straight as you can, then the exit as straight as you can. That's how you make speed. But that's a very technical and fast part of the racetrack. It can be a passing area in the race, but it's a big chance that you take a gamble, that you take putting yourself and whoever you're trying to pass there in a very precarious position. Can work out, but if the driver that you're trying to make the pass on doesn't want you to, then a lot of times you both end up over there on the side.
These NASCAR drivers looking like motocross riders going through the whoops section with this curbing here at Watkins Glen.
Yeah, you don't get to experience that much, so it's kind of fun to do something different.
Parker?
One guy that was watching that interlude package very intently is Ricky Stenhouse Jr. You're hanging out here in the Xfinity garage, maybe just helping out some of your Garage Fenway teammates?
Yeah, doing that. Bubba and his Cheez-It Mustang picked up a lot of speed today from yesterday, and I was fortunate enough to come up here and test. We had a road racer, Billy Johnson, that has driven some of our Xfinity cars with us. He came up here and helped me test, and so I was just trying to relay some of those messages that picked up some time and speed for us. We got data on our cars, at the test, and they don't have any here, so just trying to help in some of those corners that I can to help Bubba and Ryan. But they're picking up speed from yesterday, and hopefully they can have a smooth day.
And with this repave that we have here this year, what has really stuck out to you as the biggest changes from what we used to have in the old pavement?
Well, obviously the looks of the racetrack look like, it's got a ton of grip. For me, I think it's weird that we're running about the same lap times, but they did a phenomenal job, I thought, repaving it. It's got good grip. It's not super slick. It's not way faster. Some of the curves I feel like might be a little bit bigger in places. The bus stop, I'm really having to, when I was testing, I thought the one on the left exiting the bus stop was a little bit bigger than I was used to. So, making sure your timing's right through there. But I thought they did a great job with it.
Ricky Stenhouse, a little coaching down here at Xfinity. Krista?
I love it. He talked about teammate Darrell Wallace Jr. They're driving that number 6, and Bubba 9th quick currently in this practice session. And I guess what I took out of that, guys, is the curbs have almost become a part of the racetrack, just listening to how Ricky Stenhouse even described it.
Yeah, they should be. If you're going to put them there, then there should be an advantage if you can make yourself and your car go across them. But if you can't, then it should be a disadvantage to you also. And I had the opportunity, Ricky and I played golf on Wednesday, and we rode together. And so we were playing golf, but I wanted to ask him a little bit about it. He was very complimentary of what they did, just like he was talking there, that the racetrack is nice, but he said it's very easy to be fooled by the look of it having a lot of grip, and it's just not there. Part of it being the harder tire that Goodyear had to bring to that, but he was expecting this to be a very exciting race.
There you see Brendan Gaughan in the number 62. I would say he's probably one of the guys who likes this part of the schedule. The August calendar, because of all these road courses. This is a flashback to 2 years ago. Another beautiful part of the country, Road America.
Oh, what a great track, and having to be there and watching him. And it had rained that day, and he was just getting around there in the rain better than everybody else, and made some great passes there at the end. Just incredible fun for him.
Brendan Gaughan, one of the biggest personalities, I think it's safe to say, in the Xfinity Series.
For sure. Always has a positive outlook on everything. And, when you can come to the racetrack and enjoy yourself, and I think that rubs off on your team, your teammates, mechanics and the crew members that work extremely hard. And he's just a fun person to be around. And when he's one that he sees Parker or whoever coming to do an interview, or you, Kristen, you've been down there and go to it. He's willing to do that and talk and give you what you need.
Absolutely. 41 years old, a native of Las Vegas, Nevada. You mentioned Parker doing all the interviews down there. He and Mike Massaro work in the garage. Parker, what have you got now?
Oh, Brendan Gaughan, you might notice on the right rear quarter panel there's no stickers, and it's got Bondo on it, basically. Well, he had a little bit of a mishap through the S's yesterday. Apparently, he just got a little bit of the loose stuff, got in the wall a little bit, and they were able to fix that overnight, running fine here. So they felt like it wasn't a big mishap, but it was a mishap enough to have to fix that right rear quarter panel.
Yeah, and if you have an issue up through the S's right here, you're going to get into something. It's like being in a tunnel. You see the guardrail on both sides right there. You just become a ping pong ball. We've seen it so many times that one car gets out of shape and collects a lot. Obviously, they got this thing back together, and he's back up to speed today.
Yep, Brendan Gaughan currently 16th. Kyle Larson, Kyle Busch, split by Logano. They're the three quickest here at Watkins Glen.